Hey, Plus Armour fans! Logan and Andrew here today, and we're going to be playing some 40k, believe it or not.
What?
Andrew is going to be rolling dice in the game that's not fantasy or Age of Sigmar.
Brutal.
Yeah. So, we're just starting out pretty small, because the first time Andrew's played, this is what, 5th edition?
Yeah, it's been at least like, since Fantasy 8 that dropped, so like 4 or 5 years now.
Okay. So we're starting off pretty small and simple. We're playing single combined arms attachment, 1,250 points for this game. So I've got my Tau with what I as far as what I own is a pretty soft list. So we've got Farsight with his bodyguard, each with double fusion. Shadow Sun's in there as well.
What? And
they have 4 gun drones, 2 shield drones. And we have 2 units of 6 fire warriors, unit of 10 Kroot, 3 broadsides, and a Riptide with the burst cannon, smart missile systems, feel no pain, and interceptor.
Right
and
on.
I think each of these guys have interceptor as well.
Cool. And I brought my old high school Ultramarines army out of retirement. So here we go here. I have Devastator squad. They all have rockets and just a regular Razorback. I have 9 Assault Terminators. 3 of them have Thunderhammer and Shield, and then the rest have Lightning Claws. And my HQ is the Chaplain. He's just bare bones Chaplain in Terminator armor. They bought a what the hell is this thing?
Land Raider?
Land Raider for the transport, even though they can't fit. Shenanigans. Then I have a 5-man tactical squad with a flamer, and they're in a las cannon Razorback. And then I have another 4-man tactical squad. They're in a Rhino. The sergeant has a Power Fist, and the unit attachment or whatever is a plasma gun. That's my 1,250 points.
Awesome. I actually forgot I have 5 Pathfinders in here as well. So this is going to be interesting. I've got not a lot that can deal with 2+ armor saves or the Land Raider. So
sweet.
It'll be a fun game for Andrew. I think he's got the edge on the list this time, but we'll see how Farsight does.
All right.
So we're going to be setting up. We'll be playing one of the missions from the next Powerfists and Psykers tournament, which is coming up in November. So we'll sort that out, get everything deployed, and come back for an overview.
All right. Alright, so we're back. We've deployed. So we're doing Command and Conquer from our upcoming Powerfists and Psykers event. So this one, HQs count as scoring.
Or objective secured.
Okay, objective secured. And there's 2 objectives in each deployment zone, sort of, each table quarter. So I have one, it's on the ground floor of the building right there. It's that little token. And then my other one is all the way over here in the center of my other table quarter. And then Logan's
right here.
One out front.
And the other one's right here.
Inside the building.
Yep.
Alright, so Logan deployed first, going first maybe. We'll see if I seize the objective, but we'll just go over my deployment. So the 4-man the tactical squad with the flamer is over here. The Land Raider's empty because my Assault Marines and Chaplain are going to deep strike, so that's just a sweet tank chilling out. Then I have my Devastator squad here in the Razorback, and then my other 5-man tactical squad with the plasma gunner in that Rhino. So kind of spread out. I don't know what I'm going to do really. And then Logan, what do you got going on?
You got one of my broadsides here.
Yep.
Pathfinder's right below him.
Right on.
And Fire Warrior's next level down. Riptide's chilling here.
Yep.
And then over on the other side, by the other objective, we've got 6 Fire Warriors.
Gross.
And 2 broadsides.
Alright, and then your other stuff's going to deep straight?
Yeah.
Or outflank?
These guys are deep striking,
yep.
And my Kroot are chilling over in a box are going to outflank.
Alright, so I guess I can try to seize the objective?
Yes, you can. See, yeah, on a 6.
On a 6.
Alright. Good luck. Oh, left-handed. Oh. Alright, we'll be back at the bottom of Tau turn 1.
Alright.
Okay, we're here at the end of Tau turn 1. Tau did what Tau do, didn't move at all, and then shot stuff. So, shooting phase, everything over on this side went into that Rhino there and popped it. So the dudes are...
Hey, it's a Razorback.
Razorback, my apologies.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, so popped it, the dudes are sitting over there.
Yep.
And then over on this side, we had everything shoot into that Razorback with the Devastators. Popped it, and killed one of the Devastators with subsequent shooting. So my objectives, which we'll figure out at the end of the turn at least, are to hold either objective 1 and to kill an enemy unit. So I should have both of those, and I have first strike from blowing up the Razorback.
Yep.
So with that, we're into Andrew's turn 1.
Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so we're back for Space Marine's turn 1. Didn't do a whole lot. So what I did was, Space Marines were forced to get out. Just moved up and huddled around the objective. My Land Raider moved up a little bit and shot off Logan's broadside off the roof. So he's dead. Thank you. Then over here, the rocket guys just took some pot shots at the broadside right there on the end. But he passed his saves and I missed with, I think, half of them, so whatevs. Then this Rhino just moved up a bit. I want to stay close to the objective to get those points. And then the Plasma Gunner shot out the back hatch, and I think he took out one guy.
Yep, one fire mortar.
And then the just a bolter guy shot, but he missed. So that's basically my turn. Hopefully next turn my Assaulternators come in and clear the board so I can win. But we'll see what Logan does this turn.
Here at the end of Tau turn 2, most of my stuff stayed still, but I got pretty lucky on my rolls and both of my reserve units came in. So my crew outflanked and they're over on the side there, chilling in lots of line of sight blocking terrain because Andrew makes awesome stuff.
Thanks, buddy.
Riptide was just chilling over here, taking some shots at stuff. Farsight and his unit came in, and because of his Warlord trait didn't scatter. And then we got into the shooting phase. All my Pathfinders missed, but unfortunately, well, fortunately for me, unfortunately for Andrew, it didn't make any difference. So the Land Raider got popped, thanks to some AP1 meltdown.
Sad day.
Yeah. Fire Warriors and Riptide shot at the guys in the ruins, who rolled really poorly on their saves and are now chilling on the board edge.
Yeah.
But they ought to regroup, because Space Marines, which is nice.
Auto regroup right next to these guys. Awesome.
Yeah. And then over here, flubbed a whole bunch of dice rolls, managed to get 2 hull points on the Rhino with all of this and nothing else. For objectives this turn, I have kill an enemy unit and have Line Breaker. So I've got 2 units with Line Breaker, so as long as they don't both die, we're good to go. And with that, we're going into Andrew's turn 2.
Alright, so we're back for turn 2 of the Space Marines. So my 2 duders over here rallied, then they moved up, shot at these guys, did nothing, and then the charge, and then Farsight came and shut them down right away. On this side, my rocket guys just sort of consolidated their position, took some shots at the broadside in the building, didn't wound. Over here, these guys got out of the Rhino because it's going to die anyways. Going to get ready to deal with these Kroot. But in the meantime, they took a bunch of pot shots at the Fire Wars in the building, and I think I killed 2.
1.
1?
One.
That's not good. Well, killed 1. That was alright. And then my reserves didn't come in, so no Terminators to deal with all these dudes in my deployment zone. But we'll be back for Logan's turn 3.
Okay, end of Tau turn 3. Did some shooting. This side's basically empty, so the Riptide just moved up. Passed his Nova Reactor for the first time this game and took the 4d6 jump move just so he could get a little further.
Yep.
So he's chilling on that objective now. These guys are just hanging out to hold this one.
Yep.
Farsight and those buddies shot at some of the Devastators. Killed 1 or 2 of them. I actually need to take a leadership test on them in a second. Yeah, should be okay. Yep, they're good. And then they jumped up on top of the ruin, the crash. So they're sitting on 2 up cover from stealth and shrouded, which is nice. Kroot moved up, tried to shoot at the Marines, killed none, only hit like 2 times out of 9 shots.
That's okay, they had help.
Yeah, they did have help. So the fire base back here, the 2 broadsides and the Fire Warriors finished off that unit. So, sincerely hoping that Andrew's reserves come in.
Otherwise it'll be a bad day.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll be back for my turn 4.
Your 3, because you went second.
My 3, awesome. Alright, so we're back for my turn 3. Not much happened. The Rhino, who's miraculously still alive, fired his Stormbolter at the Kroot, killed 2 of them. Take that.
They need a leadership test too.
Ooh.
Their leadership ass, but they pass.
They pass, alright. The 2 remaining Devastators just sort of shimmied around this wreck to try to stay alive from this beat stick coming at me. They tried to shoot at the Kroot, but both missed horribly. And luckily this turn, I can get over here and see him. My big fuck you unit of Terminators deep strike and landed right there. They took, I gotta take my dangerous train tracks, but the Chaplain fired a Stormbolter at the Fire Warriors in the building, but they're fine, so not for long. And that's about it. So I got, I guess, Line Breaker this turn.
Yes, sir.
And that's it. And then Logan got both.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll be back for Logan's turn 4.
Here at the end of Tau turn 4, what do we do? These guys are just chilling to hold these objectives over here, or the objective over here. Riptide's hanging out there still. Farsight and dudes moved over there. Didn't actually do anything this turn because they had nothing they could shoot at. Probably should have done things a little differently, but it is what it is. The Kroot moved up, shot at the Marines, did nothing, and tried to charge and failed. And then back here, through the amalgamation of all these guys, we killed a Rhino. So we'll see what dies. But with that, we're going into Ultramarines turn 4.
Alright, so we're back for my turn 4. Not much happened. My Sergeant, he moved up and charged the Kroot. He flubbed all of his attacks, and he saved all the incoming ones. So they're just chilling up there. Over here, can't really see because this building and the angles. My Terminators assaulted in. They multi-charged the 2 broadsides and the remaining Fire Warriors. He killed one of my Terminators, and then I killed one of his broadsides and one of the Fire Warriors, and then the other broadside fled, and so did the Fire Warriors, but broadside left the board and the Fire Warriors are chilling right there. So I cleared out that building, thankfully, but it's not looking too good for the old boys in blue. So we'll be back for Logan's turn 5.
End of Tau turn 5. Not really much happened.
No.
Farsight and friends moved over. Kroot tried to continue the slap fight with the Sergeant. Neither of them did anything, so they're hanging out.
Still there, glorious battle.
Yeah. So with that, we're into Ultramarines turn 5. Short and sweet. Alright, we're here at the end of Andrew's turn 5.
Yeah, pretty exciting turn.
Yeah.
I managed to wipe off everything off the board, except like basically all Logan stuff. So over here, Sergeant still chipping away, so he flagged off his attacks on the Kroot, and the Kroot did the same, so they're just chilling. Because Terminators are slow and it's potentially the last turn, they just sort of all bunker down in there, hold that objective, and I'm getting Line Breaker right now, so just gonna chill with that, and I guess we're gonna roll off to see if this game ends.
Alright, you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. Nope, end of the game.
Alright.
So with that, the main objective is basically Crusade with the objectives everywhere. So I've got that. So I've got 3 of them right now.
Yep.
Secondary objective was the Maelstrom, which I've also got by a couple points.
Yep.
And then tertiary, we both got Line Breaker. We both got First Strike, so we're actually tied on that because neither of us have King of the Hill.
Sweet.
So, what did you think for your first game back in 40K?
That's fun. I wasn't really taking it too serious, and obviously you have a lot of games in, and then this is sort of my first, so I'm not really down with the tactics yet. So I just kind of grabbed whatever I thought and rushed at you, which maybe in hindsight was not the greatest idea. But yeah, it's fun. I'll probably play some more of this, I suppose.
That's good. That's better than our first Age of Sigmar game.
That's for sure our first and last.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to be playing another game after this at 1,500 points.
And you can check that out in our subscription. No, just kidding.
No. It'll be up probably a couple days after this one. So be sure to check it out. It's going to be Chaos Space Marines versus Andrew's Ultramarines.
Ooh, alright.
So it should be fun. Thanks for watching. As always, be sure to like and subscribe if you like what you see. Check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/1plusarmor, and our website, 1plusarmor.com.
Alright, thanks guys.